It's unfortunate that you have to literally hide your joy to protect it in 2025. It's crazy how there's more diversity than ever, but it seems like the devil has been starting all type of wars internally amongst the differences of the external, to the point that we've completely missed out on the internal that God's been wanting us to work on, which is the renewing of our mind, and which is the weighing of the hearts amongst each other. Like, we got to understand that God weighs the heart. So it's important that we pay attention to the hearts of not only ourselves, but of the people around us. I don't know who needs to hear this, but I want to encourage somebody today. It's okay to be different. It's okay to have a different gift or different purpose in your life than other people. You know, you don't want to compare yourself, for comparison is the thief of joy. And nowadays you can't even be yourself. When you really pay attention, it's hard to be yourself and be joyful around the wrong environments, around the low vibrational people in the world. And God tells us in the scriptures to come out from amongst them. God means to not cast your pearls before swine. God means to separate yourself from what you once was a part of. It's not that you judge these people and you wish bad on them, or that you prey on their downfalls. But what you do is you separate yourself after showing love, after being the example. You put yourself in environments where people reciprocate the love that you bring to the table. There's nothing wrong with setting the tone in the room. Trust me, God sees that. God is spiritual. And it's funny because we live in a time where it's just difficult to be happy around people, or to just be joyful when you got so many different people hating on you just because you have a smile on your face, just because you're being optimistic towards your goals and towards the purpose that God has for your life. I don't know who needs to hear this, but I want to encourage somebody: never give up. Never give up on allowing yourself to receive the joy that God has. It's okay to be happy. Don't feel like you have to walk around and mean mug everybody, because everybody that you came across has been mean mugging you. It seems like people walk around with this this grimace type of spirit within their character. You got people who allow the external part of what's around them to affect the internal part that God created for them to have a choice of maintaining with joy. You got to maintain your joy. Maintain it. Trust me, chosen ones, don't let nobody never ever steal your joy because of how they feel, because of where they may be at in their life, or because of who they may want you to be, because maybe their struggles or the suffering that they've maybe experienced. Because the truth is, we all go through struggles. The truth is, we all got different things going on with us that keep us from being the best that we can be. And this is the evil spirits in the world that either distract us or try to keep us from elevating to the next level. Or God might even use evil spirits to teach us lessons, to humble ourselves, to remember the value and the importance of trial and tribulation. Because this is going to increase the knowledge that God's been trying to give us through the Word, through life experience, through trial and error, through attempting to be better every single day. And because you do your best, you deserve that joy. Do not let anybody in this world take away that joy from you. For you deserve the best. There's a lot of people that struggle with seeing other people happy. Even if they find joy in their day, even if they find peace and contentness and direction on their mission in life, sometimes people, they'll just struggle to see other people succeed at different things in their life. I done see people that have a bunch of things that people want. You know what I mean? Not saying that everything is perfect, but being grateful for what God is doing in your life is a big thing right now. Because when you look at the world, like, you know, rest in peace to Kirk, or, you know, like, he lost his life and he was a young man, you know, who was just speaking his mind, like, regardless of if he had bad intentions or who he was working for, he's still a person that people did love, and he did support different people in different ways. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not a supporter of politics. I'm not going to get into that, you know, topic, but I look at it as he's just another man. You know, whether he's a Gentile or he's an Israelite or whichever, you know, country he is from, whichever origin he comes from, he's still a man. And I don't believe anybody deserves to just be taken out like that. But, you know, God does things for a reason. So we have to pray for this man, and we have to be grateful, you know, for the time that God has given us. So you might as well take advantage of the time. You know, it's okay to be happy. It's okay to be joyful. You got people that's going to try to make it seem like you're not supposed to find joy. You're not supposed to find peace. You're not supposed to find direction. They'd rather have your mind clouded with struggle, with distractions. You know, they feel like you got to struggle a certain amount, you know, of times to just receive certain blessings. And yeah, it comes inevitably, but it's not nothing that you force yourself into. Don't let the devil confuse you with forcing yourself into some pain that other people want you to go through, making you feel like you have to take the long way around to get to a blessing that God may just put right in front of you. This is why you don't compare yourself or compete with other people. Comparison is the thief of joy. And that's not for no reason. That's a true statement. Because God may be giving you something that some people work 10, 20, 30 years for. God just give it right to you, and within 1 year. You maybe might put in work in a field that you're in where you're able to obtain that, and God giving you the knowledge and wisdom to maintain it. You obtain it and you maintain it. And now you find joy within yourself for your accomplishments, and you find some people who feel like you don't deserve it because you're young, or because, you know, they're jealous of the gifts that you may have to attract the things that God has blessed you with. Whether you're mature enough or not to maintain it, you know, and to keep, you know, the blessings that you have, it doesn't matter. That's all up to what God put inside you. You're able to do anything you put your mind to, chosen ones. That's why God gave you it. You're able to maintain your joy. That's why you feel good. Don't never feel ashamed for feeling blessed, for being happy. If you got to get away from low vibrational people who try to change your ceiling, your sky into a ceiling, correction, don't let these people get into your subconscious or your conscious mind. You got to pray and you got to meditate on the word of God and trust what God is doing in your life. They're going to hate you because you have joy. They're going to hate you because you're focused on doing better and trying to help other people around you. In the process, they make people even more, you know, pissed off these days. They see that people are being inspired by you. They see that, you know, people have love for you. And you got joy. And you succeeded in different areas. People overlook you because you don't have the biggest platform on social media. Don't let that stop you. It doesn't matter. Trust me, the things you do behind the scenes is way more valuable than just trying to be on social media. If God make it so that you on social media and you have a big impact and you're able to receive some type of income from it, okay, that's a blessing. But at the end of the day, you don't want this to distract your mind from actually living your life every single day, getting out into nature, getting out into the park, getting out and go mountain climbing, go bike riding, you know, go swimming, you know what I mean? Go jet skiing, go do something you've never done before. Travel to another state, another country, experience some new environments, meet some different kind of people, have conversation. Don't be afraid, because sometimes you'll miss out. God will send somebody your way and to have a great conversation with you, to encourage you, to guide you, to help you on whatever mission that you're on. But you know what? So many people feel like they have the answer because they got social media. Or they believe like, oh yeah, we got I got all the money, so I don't need to learn nothing from nobody else. I have more money than them, so they can't teach me anything. And this is where a lot of people lose their joy, because you cannot buy joy, you cannot buy wisdom, you cannot buy happiness. Only God can give that to you. As long as you allow yourself to accept what God is trying to give to you, which is the message of Jesus Christ, which is the message of you doing your purpose that God called you to do, which is believing what He's done, studying to show yourself approved, accepting the joy, and not letting nobody steal it because of the traumas that's going on in the world that we all face. You see, the hardest thing to do sometimes is to be your best. But regardless of what people say, they can't stop you. They're going to come, they're going to try. But I just want to encourage you, chosen ones. Keep doing everything that God calls you to do. Be happy. When you get that car, when you get that new apartment, when you get that new house, when that business starts to elevate and you start to receive the blessings and you start to receive all the things that God wants you to get on your journey, be happy. Be joyful. You don't got to show off. You don't got to post on social media. But you want it to be shown on and within yourself, on your external and internal. It's okay. God's going to show you the right people to be happy around. God's going to give you people that truly accept you and is happy to see you do well, or you can actually be happy around them. People are going to judge you. It's all right. This is your life. This is your time to shine. Of course they're going to try to stop you. They're going through so much. Like, if you pay attention, people tell on themselves. People will literally show you what they're going through by the way that they treat you. Hear this, pay attention, know what I'm about to tell you. When a person comes off and they're acting belligerent, they're acting angry, they're doing things to try to attack you and you've been nothing but good to them, that shows you that somebody's hurt them. They're healing. You don't have to be around people who are healing and trying to keep you stuck in this place. And the truth is, you already know what the solution is, and that's Christ. You get a lot of people that struggle with accepting the healing of somebody else, with not just accepting the joy and the peace that you may carry within yourself, chosen ones, but they have a hard time accepting the healing that's happened within you as well, because they know that God heals you. They're just trying to comprehend, why is it that you have so much extra? Why is it that it's just showing through you? It's vibrant through your character. The joy is on your sleeves. The joy is in your face. The joy is in your smile. The joy is in your movement. It's in your creativity. You're trying to understand, where is it coming from? Why is it that you are so peaceful? Why is it that you are so creative? Why is it that God is calling you to continue to flourish in the way that you do? And the truth is, because you give your life to God constantly, you study to show yourself approved, and you trust in what God can do for you. And I just want to remind you, keep on being your best. Because trust me, God will get you through, because you've made these changes, because you focused on the Word. That's why God is elevating you. That's why you're finding joy. That's why they're going to be upset. Because God keeps opening the doors for you. And no matter how many times they attack you, they can't stop what God is doing for you. They can't. They're going to try. They're going to say this. They're going to say that. But I just want to encourage you, chosen ones, keep on being your best. And the way that the blessings come raining down over your life, you're not going to believe it. Trust me. Trust in what God can do for you. I promise you. The sunshine is going to come right over that storm. I don't care how long that storm been. 5 years, 2 years, 3 years, 10 years. It don't matter. The sun has no choice but to eventually come. Open up Ezekiel. I'm trying to tell you. He was trying to tell people about God. He was trying to warn people about what God can do. But it's funny how people overlook that. People didn't understand, and next thing you know, Babylon came. Next thing you know, God came and God revealed himself. Some people were blessed who listened to the calling, who listened to the messenger and thought about what the messengers were saying. Hear this. Let my people go. Moses tried to warn them. Let my people go. The king didn't want to let them go. Constantly. Let my people go. To the point the king was even playing games. Saying, oh yeah, I'm going to let them go. And he didn't do it. Hear this. This is how the enemy works today. You got people that will lie and play games. Never just trust nobody about what they tell you. Always pay attention to what people do. It's another message for somebody. People going to say things. They're going to lie till they're blue in the face. Don't trust nothing until you see it happen. Don't tell nobody anything you're doing until it actually happens. You let them see it for themselves. You ain't got to prove nothing to nobody. Trust me, they're going to see that joy on you. They're going to see you when you flying high. They're going to be looking like, hold up. That's just right. He's Jay Righteous. He's an eagle now? Oh, yeah. God done took you to the next level. You flying high now. See, people used to you staying low. Seeing you hanging out with different environments that you don't need to be around. Hear this. Don't waste your time with the bottom feeders. Trust me. When God created you to fly high, you have an abundance of different things that you can receive out in this world. It's abundance. You know, don't let the devil confuse you. You're a killer whale. Like, hear this. You're made to be in the ocean. To explore, not in no fish tank. You're going to gain so much more and increase so much more being out in the ocean than allowing the enemy to block you. And when you get out in that ocean, oh, be happy, because God had put you out there for a reason. God knew that you were able to answer the call. Don't never feel bad for you putting out the work. First, you have to know. Harriet Tubman would have saved a few more people if they just believed that they weren't slaves. Hear this. You have to believe in what God can do for you. God's trying to set you free, but you can't believe that you have to do everything that somebody else is telling you or feel the way somebody else wants you to feel because they're going through problems. That happens in a lot of families, especially black families. Keep it real with you, but not only black families, but all families, honestly. Some people, when they see you're doing better than them in certain areas in their life, people gain jealousy. It's just a spirit of jealousy. It's not even the people. I don't want you to get so stuck on just people. Sometimes it's just the evil spirits that run this world that try to control and manipulate God's people. And some people get stuck for years, sometimes decades, believing that they're not enough. Believing that they can't even be happy. Which the truth is, sometimes you have to step away. You can be happy, just be cautious on who you choose to keep that joy around. Because some people will try to set snares and traps to pull you out of your joy. Randomly, spiritually, just come out and just attack you verbally. You're looking like, what did I do? They're jealous, they're envious, they're competing with you. They don't know that God set it up for everybody to have enough. Some people don't feel like they have enough sometimes because they maybe go through things and they haven't turned to God to help them heal. They don't know the goodness of God's word. God makes all things brand new. That's what God teaches us. So hopefully this resonates. Chosen ones, keep being your best. Peace and love. Just Righteous Water Flows. Just want to come out with this positive message today. I love you guys. This video, like and subscribe, and I will get back at you. My love, y'all. Peace.